Alright, today we're going to be pattern testing a Kix High Flyer modified Invector DS choke for the Browning A5 Wicked Wing. First I'm going to shoot with the factory choke at 20 yards, and I'm going to put this Kix in and see if there's any difference. Today I'm going to be using 3-inch Winchester dry locks, and here's 20 yards. So what I did here is I drew a 30-inch circle on a piece of cardboard. I drew a little dot in the middle that I aim at, and you can see that most of the BBs landed. I see one BB that's right outside of the line, and whenever I get back to the house, I'm gonna mark these off with a Sharpie, and I'm going to count them up and compare. But now I'm going to shoot at this with the Kix. Alright, now we're going to try it with the Kix modified, see if it's any better. Alright, now I could be wrong, and like I said, I'm going to mark it off and count how many BBs are on each piece of cardboard after I've shot, and I'm really going to compare them that way. But I don't see one BB outside of the circle, and you can tell that it is really concentrated right there near the middle. So this time I'm going to be shooting 40 yards with the factory modified choke tube, and this is really going to tell us, whenever I compare the two 40-yard shots, which is a better choke and which shoots tighter, because that 20 yards, basically every BB is going to go in the circle. I was kind of just trying to do that to see, you know, how tight it was whenever you're close up. Anyway, here's 40. So here's 40 yards with the factory modified choke, and as you can see, I mean, obviously from 40 yards it's not going to be as tight, but you know, this is really spread out, and this is really, whenever going and counting how many BBs are in the circle, is really going to tell you. So now I'm going to do it with the Kix and see if there's a noticeable difference at all. Last shot, 40 yards, Kix High Flyer modified choke. So I don't see much difference at 40 yards with the Kix choke. It does look a little tighter right here, and it is low. I could have just dropped when I shot. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and go load up, go to the house, and mark off all the shot, and we're going to do a solid comparison, see how many BBs are in each circle at the different distances. Right, so I marked everything up, and for the Browning modified factory tube, we had 218 BBs at 20 yards. Now, I cut open one of those dry lock shells and I counted 230, and which makes sense. I mean, you're so close, you know, almost all of the spreads are going to go into the target, especially a 30-inch circle. So this is the 218 BBs with the factory choke tube. However, the Kix was 5% better with all 230 BBs in the 30-inch circle. And you can see how much tighter the spread is right here, closer to the middle, like I was saying earlier. And so again, every single BB from that shell went into this 30-inch circle. Alright, so here's where, you know, you really figure out whether the choke tube's worth the money or not. At 40 yards with the Browning factory choke tube, I had 143 out of 230 BBs go in to the 30-inch circle. And you got 2 or 3 that are close, you know, spread out every now and then, but you can see that it's just going further and further out very, very quickly. So 143 at 40 yards with the factory choke tube. Okay, so I was pretty impressed with the kicks at this point because it did 25% better than the factory choke with 179 BBs out of 230 in the 30-inch circle. And I think I may have dropped my shoulder a little and aimed low, but you can see that it's pretty tight right here, right below the middle, and it slowly goes out right here, and near the top it does the same thing as the factory choke did. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed. It has, I mean, 36 more BBs going into this circle than the factory choke tube, and the way I look at it, that's 36 more BBs that you have a chance to hit a duck with at 40 yards. Now, I don't like shooting them that far away, but I mean, if you just had to. So I hope that this video might help you decide whether you want to get a choke from Kicks. They do have better chokes out there, like Pattern Master, which uses what they call wide stripping technology, and I'm not going to get into that, but Kicks does not have that. But the Kicks choke did do a lot better than I thought it was going to, if we're just going to be honest. But if this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and thank you.